無駄だと言っているんだ。ここが貴様らの終焉だ。絶望の淵に沈む。ブリーチ、ブレイブ創立。我らの誇りを汚した罪、その身ごとき贖えると思うな。
Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy, the Death Smasher, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls Max Transcended character showcase at T20. And today, we are going to be revisiting Spirit Society Byakuya, the character that completely started the God Kit with Havoc and Berserker. So, literally, the fact that we have all these broken units in the game is literally thanks to this guy, because he defined how a character should be and what a character needs in terms of strong attacks. Nowadays, in terms of the hard content that we have in the game, if you want him to even be remotely good in IT, you need to have him 5'5", Max Transcended T20, because other than that, there's just way better characters that completely replace him. But even then, even today, he still is a good character. I don't think he's top 10 power units anymore, because we have so much competition in the actual power attribute that in terms of what he does, it is underwhelming compared to most of the newer characters. But is he a bad character? By any means, no, not at all. Because Soul Reaper Killer, mine is Max Transcended with 500 SP, is T20 with Full Stam and Long Stride, and the skills, he has freeze on everything, so at the very least for IT, he is actually going to be usable. He's definitely going to be good because you want to inflict the status elements. Like, he's definitely going to be better than Lilibato in this case. Has a Berserker of 20%, which is a bit on the low side, but again, this was one of the first few characters that started getting Havoc and Berserker, so keep that in mind once again. Devastation of 40% is immune to poison, so in ITs in which there are poison puddles, he's going to be completely safe. Havoc at 20%, Frenzy +1, Debilitator of +5 seconds, and Sprint +1. No innate abilities, just these skills alone, which, yeah, as you guys can see, he pretty much is very old as a character, but by no means is he bad. With that being said, I'm going to be doing two builds. We're going to be doing a full stamina damage boost build, and then we're going to run him on a hybrid SAR SAD setup. So with that being said, King and Crimson, my freaking full stamina damage boost build. We now have the best possible setup that we can give him, being the badge, pill, and the T set, all with 30% SP. We have ourselves a 1 out of 5 Senkazen with level 10 SP, and then we have two 5 out of 5 links. We have Tacking Ichigo, which has level 10 SP but has 500 SP on the 6th slot, and Jushiro, same exact thing, 5 out of 5, level 10 SP with 500 SP on the 6th slot. So with this, oh my goodness, that is a lot of damage that we're getting. And with this, his full stamina damage boost goes up to a mere 86%, while also having the strong attack damage increased up to 80%. When you have all these links transcended, you really do not need an off-color Senkaisen, because it completely surpasses that. And we're also gonna be bringing with us Nanao-chan and Shinji, just because of the fact that Shinji gives out an extra Berserker buff to power captains, as you guys can see right here. Nanao, on the other hand, will basically do the same exact thing, but it's with Power Soul Reapers, and on top of that, she can also boost on the second strong attack. So once again, she's definitely a very good valued character for when it comes to seeing all these types of damage numbers that a character can actually dish out. Oh, and if you guys want to know how much SP Byakuya has, well, here you guys go. 6,304, which is actually really impressive. I think that if I did get the Power Senkaisen to 5'5" and potentially got it to 500 SP, I think maybe I could have been able to hit 6,500, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't think I'm going to be 5 out of 5ing a Senkaisen anytime soon. But with that being said, let's see the best that Byakuya can dish out. So yeah, one thing to keep in mind is that literally Byakuya needs these types of boosts to even be remotely good in IT, and the sad thing is, at the bare minimum, you're just mainly going to have Momos that is going to help boost the Byakuya but not give out Berserker buffs. So that is one thing to keep in mind for when it comes to bringing him into hard content. But anyways, just to give everyone a quick reminder of his kit, he has a 3K length beam, but keep in mind this is not the same beam that a lot of the newer characters has. It has an 870 width, so the width is actually a bit shorter compared to that of 6th Anniversary Aizen's, but it still is a good strong attack. His SA2 is the 960 in front, and then the SA3 is full screen. So yeah, Byakuya basically has the perfect kit that you would want to have in an SP unit. It's just that he lacks a lot of skills compared to most of the newer characters that we have today. So with that being said, let's get to showcasing the damage numbers. Okay, and 57,000 on the actual SA1, 70,000, and 57,000 again on the SA3. So yeah, the damage numbers are there now, but also because we do have Shinji and Nanao boosting up Byakuya. So there's that. So with that, I am now gonna take care of these mobs. Hold on. We're gonna boost up with Nanao-chan, and 77k on the SA2, 70k on the SA3, and lastly, hold on, 63k on the SA1. So yeah, thankfully Shinji and Nanao are actually going to be helping out a lot, so if you're having a hard time trying to do single player content, which I don't see how you guys are having a hard time with it since most of the content in the game is actually pretty easy for single player, you can actually boost up Byakuya to be a pretty insane character, but the issue comes when you guys do decide to bring him into co-op. That is where everything is going to actually change. But that being said, he's not going to be too bad as a unit to play as. But anyways, let us use the Soul Bomb. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, I do not have weakened defense on this character, and honestly, I don't think I'm gonna give him that just because this is just a character that pretty much have for fun, really. That's all that there is about this unit for me. But other than that, he's definitely pretty good. I wouldn't say underwhelming or impressive, but I would say just good. So, yeah. Now, let us get to showcasing him with the Hybrid SAR SAD setup. This is what we have on him, full SAR SAD setup, so we have ourselves the 3rd Anniversary Ukiyo, which is Max Transcended with 500 SP on the 6th slot, Byakuya, which is 5 out of 5, level 10 SP with 500 SP on the 6th slot, and then we have a 1 of 5 Senkaman Shad with level 10 SP. And as you guys can see, we only have 6,242 on our actual SP count. So yeah, a lot less SP because the links aren't as great as my full stam links alone, but this is still a pretty good number to have. 6k SP is nothing to laugh at, but that being said, we're purposefully nerfing Byakuya to the point that we do not have the Berserker buffs this time around, and we are going to be bringing this Machine Society Yoruichi right here, who is just going to be giving us the actual boost on the 2nd strong attack. Also, don't mind the crappy links, I literally just set her up the way it is just for, you know, Transcendence quests. I literally do not use this character as much, so that's why. So yeah, with this, you're gonna basically be able to see the average damage that Byakuya will be able to do in most of the content in the game with Killer and without Killer, so do keep that into consideration as we showcase this portion of the showcase. And with that being said and done, let's get into it. Okay. Now, hold on, there's a Soul Reaper here. I want to get it to come out. Yeah, 33k, 39k, and then 35k. So yeah, the damage difference is pretty huge now because we are not getting the same buffs, but this is literally to have a bit more consistency with getting the strong attacks back, because you want to have recharge in your actual units to even perform well, and also, you know, clear the quest as fast as possible. So yeah, there we go. Those are the base damage. Now let's, you know, boost up with Yoruichi. 39k, that's not too terrible. 47k, nice. Are there any other Soul Reapers? Yes. 38k. So yeah, the damage isn't too bad, I'll say that much. In IT, when he definitely has Killer, he'll definitely be able to do just fine, especially if you have him Max Transcended in this case. As long as you have Killer, you're just going to be able to kill just fine. Although it's not going to be as amazing as the likes of Bruno, or even the likes of Yamamoto, Kisuke, Kanpachi, all those other better Soul Reaper killers that we have in the game, but he'll still be able to do just fine just to be able to clear content. So do keep that in mind as you actually do play as this character. But yeah, that was Byakuya, and I'll say this right now, if you guys are thinking of wanting to max transcend this unit, He's definitely not worth it anymore, unless he's literally a favorite character of yours, and to that end, I say, sure, okay. Play the game how you want it to. Like, I have no obligation to tell you what to do, and it's completely fine, but just know that in terms of value, this guy has definitely fallen off as an actual character to use, and you're definitely better off trying to get the likes of Spirit Star Fervor with your Kisuke and Tenpachi, that are just way better Soul Reaper killers to use over Byakuya or Yama, basically. But as a character, he's still not too bad, and you can still use him just fine for content, but there's just better units to use overall, and even though he still has status summons, that's just about the only thing that is kind of keeping this character relevant, at the very least. Like, bro, if I were to remake my Who is Better video between him and Lilabato, that is literally where I'm just gonna give Byakuya the edge, just because he has status omens and he's just gonna have a better time in IT, so yeah, that's it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have actually enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. This has been your buddy the Death Smasher, and I will see you guys all in the next video, and yeah, have a good day, lads. Peace out.